Good morning from Seattle, Washington. My name is Robyn Fritz, and it's time for Coffee and Cosmos with Robyn. So last week we did a grounding and balance exercise, and I heard so much from people of how valuable it was to them that I'd like to repeat that exercise this week and add to it an additional exercise. So the first exercise I call grounding and balancing is feel your heart. And the second exercise is what I call marshmallow spine. So I'll describe those and I'll give you a really good way to get yourself grounded and balanced every single day. And I know that helps. I do it every day and it certainly helps me. And I'm also willing to take questions. So if you have some questions, comments, type them in. We'll look at those together and get started. So hang on a second. We're a little late getting started here in Seattle. So let's get grounded and balanced with the Crystal Fallon first, with just a quick getting yourself here, mind, body, and spirit in this space with everyone. So this is Fallon Citrine Lemurian Quartz. I'm going to put it right there in front of my face. So take a deep breath and imagine you're bringing mind, body, and spirit together, starting at the top of your head. Breathe down from the top of your head, down your face, your shoulders, your chest, your hips, your knees, and your feet. The top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And then as you reverse that, breathing up from your feet, past your knees, your hips, your chest, your shoulders, your face, and the top of your head. So just let those energies run down from the top of your head and back up again and help you get grounded and balanced in space with us today. So again, last week, we did this exercise that I call fill your heart. And the reason we talk about filling your heart as opposed to thinking in our heads is that we humans think too much and we tend to push everything towards the logical and the straightforward and the ABC. And that's not how intuition works. And that's really the point of my work, is to help people learn to make intuition a daily part of their lives. So it's as normal as everything else in your life, from eating to sleeping to walking around, spending time with family and doing your best at work. So these two exercises combined are really helpful. So again, what we did last week, exercises fill your heart. So I just want you to think about this, feel it, go through this exercise, and then chime here and let me know where you're joining us from today and how this exercise makes you feel. So as you breathe in straight to your lungs, and then as you exhale, let all of that extra go. So while we don't necessarily, breathe in directly to our lungs, that's what we think of as we're breathing. So as you're breathing in, we're breathing in and exhaling. But when you're really learning to tap your intuition, that's why I say we don't necessarily think about breathing with our lungs. What we're doing is tapping into our heart. Our heart is a place where really consciousness and intuition live, and what we want to do is allow the connection that we get from clearing our heart and filling it up with peace and love is allowing us to connect with other beings. Hey, good morning from Virginia. Thanks for tuning in. So as you sit back in your chair, I want you to breathe. This is now fill your heart exercise, which we're repeating from last week. Breathe in, and as you exhale, just feel yourself settling into your chair. And now with the next breath, breathe straight to your heart. And just imagine that healthy energy, positive thoughts, all great things are going straight to your heart. And each time your heart beats, all of that healthy, happy, supportive energy is flooding through your body. So as you breathe in and then you exhale, you're just pushing out all of the extra. all of the things that get in your way every day and that keep you from being your best, whatever they are. So as you breathe in, imagine that this healthy air is filling your heart. And now imagine that this energy, which this air is, this energy is beating through your heart, flowing back up into your head, flowing down your arms into your hands, flowing down your body all the way to your feet. And just relax into it and just feel that, so that what you're doing is you're allowing your connection to the divine, your connection to your soul, and just your choice to be more balanced and grounded in life, to take over and to push out all of the extras that get in our way every day, from our feelings that we're not good enough to just not even getting enough sleep. And so as you do that, you could feel all kinds of things depending on how your intuition works. So if your intuition runs towards feeling people's emotions, you may feel how other people are experiencing this. If you're one of those people whose intuition runs towards knowing, just know that you're filled with this healthy energy. You may feel it, you may even see it coursing through you, and literally sometimes you can hear the energy responding to you. Now this afternoon on my radio show, I'm going to go over what energy is and how it works and how it gets stuck and what we can do about it. And this is one thing that we can do about stuck energy in ourselves, is filling us up with this healthy energy. But there's one more step to this process. And let me scroll. One more step to this process, and that's an exercise I call Marshmallow Spine. So I learned this exercise from the spiritual team of a client I had some years ago who was a professional athlete. And so he was looking at making changes to his career and his life, and he was, looking at different things. And his spiritual team showed up, and they were all very, very humorous. They were all dressed in these striped rainbow-colored jerseys that like baseball players or basketball players or whatever. Like a uniform, but it was rainbow striped, and each one of them was holding a ball in their hands: a football, a baseball, a basketball, hockey ball, whatever, tennis ball, and they were playing with them. But the one that they kept bringing forward most was a big basketball, and they were showing him how to relax into his body and just start to feel the changes that he was looking for. So this is the exercise I call Marshmallow Spine. So if you're thinking about, here you're grounded and balanced with this Feel Your Heart exercise. You think about taking it one more step, feel how your body feels. And most of us are aware of our spine to the point where it's really tight and tense. And that sometimes even moving comfortably requires an effort. It's like we're tense from everything that we do every day, and we don't allow our body to relax. And these spiritual team members, their idea of relaxing was to imagine that your spine is a deflated basketball. So imagine a big round basketball, or even a balloon, if that's easier image. A big balloon, but it's all deflated and it's soft and it's there against your spine. But now as you're breathing in healthy energy, imagine as you breathe in that energy, you've already filled your heart and it's filling you up and it's helping you connect better with the world around you and with yourself. Imagine that energy is also filling up that basketball or that balloon, and it moves right into your spine. And so what it does is create this very, very soft, spongy energy and support system that braces your spine and helps soften it. So that's what we call a marshmallow spine. It's supportive, but it's still soft. And what that does is help you relax into your own body and be able to move easier. So if you create a regular practice, a yoga or qigong practice, or even a dance practice of some kind, imagine what that softly moving, softly bending spine will do for you. So I'd like you to try practicing this and seeing how that feels to you. Let me know what that means to you, what you notice, or what kind of changes occur in your life as you relax into the energy. Allow healthy energy to fill your heart, and that then to help soften your spine so that you're more fluid and dynamic during the day. It really does make a difference. We don't often think about how tense we are and how tensely we carry our body, but that interferes with our everyday relationships with people as well as with our own search to be the best that we can be in whatever we're doing. So that's a quick little exercise for today. I want to thank you for joining us. And we're here every week at 11 a.m. Pacific time. I offer a variety of exercises, some thoughts to think about, crystal of the week. And again, this week, the crystal of the week is quartz, clear quartz. And I like quartz because a lot of grounding and protection stones, which are very valuable and I'm fond of, are black or dark brown. And a clear quartz offers this just lighter energy. It's also very grounding. It's also balancing, and it also helps inspire you to be as clear and open as quartz is. And it's very easy to obtain, and you can look at pictures online or in books and see, well, this clear quartz appeal to you. There's so many different varieties of quartz. Fallon here is citrine Lemurian quartz. Very rare. You probably won't find one like that, but citrine is a good quartz as well. So go out and find a piece of quartz that you can tuck in your pocket during the day for when you feel tense, or carry it around, or sit on your desk at work or wherever you are. I like to carry crystals in my pocket, but I always make sure I have a pocket that zips, or I put them in a leather pouch of some kind because they tend to jump out of the pocket and go on little trips, and you're not always aware that that's happening. But clear quartz is a great crystal for grounding. It's beautiful. You can find it in different forms. You can buy necklaces of quartz or bracelets or rings. And it's a good reminder that, you know, we are bodies and souls together. We're out there doing the best that we can. And quartz is one of those crystals that support us. So I hope you join me this afternoon in my radio show at omtimes.com radio. It's the practical, intuitive mind, body, spirit for the real world. My show is now on the first and third Mondays of the month. And today we're continuing the first September show on what energy is. It was very wonky, kind of. Here's a practical example of how energy works and what it is. But today we're going to talk about how energy gets stuck, what that means to us, how to get unstuck. And we're starting from the basic truth that energy is sentient. And if it is, what that means to us in our daily life and how we can learn to work with energy. So energy healing is a simple concept, profound in its applications, and all of us are naturally intuitive and naturally healers. So this information will be helpful to you in moving forward in your intuitive and healing work at home and at work and out in the world. And always remember that the world needs you. You are here for a specific reason, and that's to add your light to the world, to grow your soul with light and love. And that's really important. So I thank you for joining us today. Again, my name is Robyn Fritz. You can find me at my website, robynfritz.com. You can find me here on Facebook at The Practical Intuitive. I offer personal and business intuition, mediumship, animal communication, space clearing, and soul progression, clearing, past life and between life regressions, journeys to meet your spiritual team, a whole variety of webinars that are up online at the Learn It Live platform with Home Times. And come back next week if you have a specific topic you'd like me to cover, or you have a question. Let me know. Tune in. Let me know how you're feeling. Send me a note. I'm trying. Good, Sarah. I'm glad you needed it. And please pull it in and do this little exercise every day. Get the first thing as you get out of bed in the morning and the last thing as you go to bed at night. And, make it a habit, and you'll be amazed how much better you feel, because you're really bringing mind, body, spirit together consciously. And that makes a difference. So again, thank you for joining us today. Take care. Let me know topics you'd like to cover, and tune into my radio show this afternoon or find it in the archives. Really important information for you. Take care. See you next week.